Uh-oh, governor. That's right, mate. It's the one and only, TheChrisPhoenix. Yeah, here to make another video. 'Cause Monday Night Raw tonight, mate, just so happened to be in England. That's right, we were in England. Bloody hell. I'm sorry, but being half Puerto Rican, it's just, I can't do this whole English accent thing. I just can't. I can't do it. Can't. It's just not my style. I can't do it. Well, hello, YouTube. So, as I've already mentioned, Monday Night Raw was in England tonight, and, overall, not too bad show. You know, I thought it was a good, decent show. There were some parts that I stood there going, well, it's pretty good, and some of them kind of stood there going, well, this is random. But, you know, I'm honestly excited for Extreme Rules, and they kind of built up Extreme Rules a bit, and I think that's the part that really got me interested in the show. And, you know, let's start off. I mean, we had CM Punk versus Mark Henry for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification, no countout match. I got one question here. Usually isn't no disqualification, there's already no countouts, so why do they have to have the no countouts after the no disqualification? Weird. But anyway, this was a good match, you know, a pretty good match. It was enjoyable. There were some few spots. One particular, CM Punk grabs the steel chair, goes off the top rope, hits an elbow with the steel chair, and, you know, pins Mark Henry 1, 2, 3 and retains the WWE Championship. So I thought overall that was a good match. You know, good way to start Raw. There we go. And after Raw was over, we had Chris Jericho. You know, Mr. Best in the world, what he does. And you know, he cut on Titantron saying that he got a little video earlier of CM Punk entering a pub. For all you don't know what a pub is, it's basically a European bar. I believe they use it. I know in England obviously they use the bar, but for pub. I believe in like Ireland they use it too, and other, you know, European countries, whatnot. So anyway, you know, and Chris Jericho questioned Punk saying, "Oh wait a minute, you're straight edge. You know, you don't do drugs and you don't drink and whatnot, but you're walking into a pub. How ironic is that? You know, when you know Punk's trying to talk his way out of it type of deal." And Jericho said, "Well, you know what, Punk? We're gonna have a match at Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship in a Chicago street fight. For all you don't know, Extreme Rules is in Chicago, which should be interesting in itself, just because I've noticed, and I'm sure many people have noticed, Chicago usually has a very good or an exciting wrestling crowd whenever, you know, WWE pops in there. So, and that's pretty good. So, yeah. Then we have this little Sherlock Holmes R-Truth segment. Basically, it was R-Truth dressing up as Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, okay. It was kind of funny, though, I'm not going to lie. So anyway, speaking of funny, Santino Marella versus David Otunga for the U.S. title. Now, before the match even happened, you know, Santino, I think, had an interesting entrance. One thing about interesting is he came out there wearing this kind of this whole... He had, like, all these English, like, soccer teams' jerseys. Like, he took one off, it was, like, Liverpool. The other one was this team. The other team was that team, and it was whatnot. Manchester United was one of them, and the other one was whatnot. So it was just kind of cool, you know, kind of funny. You know, the crowd loved it, of course. They ate it up. But, yeah, Santino won, hitting the Cobra on David Otunga, kept the United States title. And I know a lot of people aren't a huge fan of Santino Marella being, you know, U.S. champion and whatnot. But at least with Santino, you kind of guarantee that the guy's going to be on television every single week. And you want to see that. You want to see your champion, especially a mid-card champion, I think, every single week. Because at least you don't forget him, like... Oh god, the tag team title and the Divas title. Speaking of the Divas title, where the hell is Beth Phoenix? Where the hell? It wasn't even a Divas match tonight. I'm not complaining. I mean, I know the belts was out the door and WWE's still waiting for Karma, but like, what? This is like what, 4 weeks in a row? I mean, I know on Superstars they have like what, Eve Torres versus Kelly Kelly. Ooh, I can't wait to see that match. No, seriously though, you know, Superstars usually has good matches, but seriously, they're just like, we get paid, you get paid to just walk in the door. Eesh. So anyway, a more serious note, we had Brock Lesnar having like his little interview segment. I don't know who the hell interviewed, but he had his controversial words, as WWE put it, and it was interesting. You know, to me, it was my favorite segment of the night. It was entertaining. You know, one of the parts in particular, you know, when he said that he was the hottest thing in wrestling, and then he left to pursue other things. People called him a sellout. He went to UFC, did his MMA, became UFC champion, whatnot, and then he comes back in WWE, and he didn't come for WWE because of the fans and whatnot. He said usually people say that, oh, I came for the fans, I came for the bright lights, I came for this, blah, blah, blah. No, he came because he was tired of John Cena's bullcrap, as he literally said. He said bullcrap. He didn't say BS, he said bullcrap. And, you know, I just thought it was interesting. And he also said that he's going to face Cena at Extreme Rules. Well, I know that, but it's an Extreme Rules match, and how perfect that would have been, type of deal. And that he's going to torture John Cena, and that he's tired of John Cena, and he likes to give pain, he likes to whatnot, and, you know, it kind of made me more of a, how do I say this? Oh, I know. More excited for the match. You know, it just made me more pumped up, type of deal. And, again, I'm really enjoying Extreme Rules. And then you guys remember, too, also. This was the very next thing, just in case you don't know. You guys remember when Zack Ryder had a push, but then at the same time he's getting his ass kicked by the one and only freaking Kane? I do. I saw it in Phoenix. He got chokeslammed right through the freaking stage. And that didn't change, because tonight, Kane versus Zack Ryder. Now, here's the thing with Zack Ryder, too. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was a fan of Zack Ryder. Now, it's like, okay, I'm finding the guy annoying, but at the same time, now he's becoming like, this is bitch type of deal, and now Kane's all over again, and it's just like, okay, you got this guy a huge push, and all of a sudden, you're like, he's just like, his character's like dead, you know, type of deal. I mean, look at his YouTube channel. He's not even making like, oh, Z-Tron IZ. Now it's like, hi, I'm Zack Ryder. I'm about to go to the gym, bro. I'm trying to get over Eve, because she's a hostie, bro. It's like, okay. But anyway, Kane and Zack Ryder had the match. It was no contest. You know, Kane basically beat the living hell out of Zack Ryder. That's why it was no contest. And then after the match was over, he cut a promo on Randy Orton saying that, because remember guys, on SmackDown he attacked not only Cowboy Bob Orton, but of course Randy Orton himself, saying like father like son. He knew that Bob Orton was going to give much of a fight, but he's surprised that of all people the Viper was going to give him a fight. So again, I'm still intrigued in this feud between Orton and King, excuse me. So then we have the one and only Kofi Kingston talking to cute little AJ, you know, backstage and whatnot. And Daniel Bryan pops in, and Daniel Bryan's like basically saying, hey, what are you doing? You know, yes, her and I broke up, but it doesn't mean open season. What are you doing? And Kofi Kingston's like, oh, we're just friends, whatever. And Daniel Bryan said, you know what, AJ? I'm going to do this. First of all, I'm going to not call it the LaBelle Lock anymore, because the guy who invented the LaBelle Lock was not interested, according to him. And he's going to call it the Yes Lock. Yes. By the way, the crowd tonight enjoyed Daniel Bryan and the whole Yes chant. So half the show, that's what it was at. Yes. Yes. That's right. It's going to be called the Yes Lock. Yes. 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 Just ask me if I'm annoying yet. Yes. 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 So then we had Cena coming on a promo, right? And sorry, I can't recover from what I just did. Alright, so Cena comes out there, kind of a promo, right? Saying that he's going to try to... he knows that, you know, Lesnar's going to try to torture him, he will come to fight, and that he is scared for his health, but he's going to give it all he got, whatnot. And then John Laurinaitis came out. That's right, John Laurinaitis came out, saying that he's going to have a match, a main event match tonight, and that he's going to be facing a mystery opponent, but it's going to be a Extreme Rules match. And the reason why he's going to be a mystery opponent makes it that more interesting. Yeah. So then we had Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. The match was pretty good, entertaining. I enjoyed it. You know, Daniel Bryan hit him with the Yes Lock. See, I'm already getting used to that. And the match was over, you know, but still a good match. After the match was over, he still has him in the Yes Lock. And then comes Sheamus, come out there, get ready with the bro kick. And actually misses the bro kick because Daniel Bryan dodges it and then runs away. So again, you're building up Daniel Bryan and Sheamus to Extreme Rules. Is Daniel Bryan going to lose to Sheamus? Most likely. And I still question in my mind what happened to Bro Del Rio's freaking world title match, but I guess that's out the window. But yeah. So it should be interesting. You know, Sheamus and of course Daniel Bryan, 2 or 3 falls for the world title. And then we had Dolph Ziggler versus Brodus Clay. I ended up in a no contest. Wanna know why? Because Vic Guerrero and Okay, what's that other girl's name? I know it's Naomi, but what's the other dancer's name? I can't remember her name. I know she wasn't tough enough, and she's like, oh, Alicia Fox and, what was it? Alicia Fox and Melina was her favorite match of all time. Oh my god. That was great. Freaking hell. So yeah. You know, the match, I ended up no contest, so it was like, alright, Brodus Clay still looked good, and no one looked bad type of deal. But in all seriousness, WWE did do a tribute video also of Chief J Stronggo, excuse me. And I'm not gonna lie, I've never really seen any of this guy's matches. I have heard of him before, but from what WWE showed little clips of it seemed like he was a good, tough competitor and whatnot, you know. So, you know, rest in peace to him, you know. So, you know, it just seems like whenever a legend or, you know, future WWE, you know, I guess Hall of Famer, you know, pass away, it's kind of like a, you know, kind of feeling and whatnot. But hey, show goes on. So then we had the most random, I kid you not, random tag team. Okay. So then you have Epico and Primo, right? The tag team champions. So it's like, okay, cool. You're putting the tag team champions on television. You know, for all you don't know, Rosa Mendes. Okay, Rosa looked hot as hell tonight, but you know, just. You know, they're complaining that they haven't been on television. So they get on television, right? Who do they face? Big Show and Great Khali. Why? How does this make sense? Since when the hell is Big Show and Khali a tag team? This is like, Khali's what, 99 different tag team partner? Big Show's like 2000th or something? Like, oh my god. Like, how does this make sense? But, okay. You know, basically, Epico and Primo tried running away. Big Show and Khali caught him, hit them both of them with the double choke slam, and yeah, they both won. So Big Show and Khali have a future world tag team title shot. I have no idea. I kind of hope not, but just like, oh god, this is why you have the Usos beating Epico and Primo, not Big Show and Khali. It's just whatever. So anyway, then we had a main event. John Cena, Extreme Rules match. And I thought to myself, okay, who's he going to face, you know? And then John Laurinaitis says, Lord Tensai. And I'm like, Lord Tensai? Really? I mean, I know Lord Tensai's been looking good, you know, beating the living hells out of guys like Alex Riley and whatnot, but still, I mean, his age. And I'm actually surprised, too. Jerry the King Lawler said that, oh, Lord Tensai used to be in WWE. Well, then he went to Japan and dominated. I was like, wow, they actually mentioned that Lord Tensai, they didn't say A-Train or Albert still, but they said that he used to be WWE, so I was actually kind of surprised about that. So yeah, Lord Tensai versus John Cena in the match. You know, it looked like I want to see a typical John Cena match, but, you know, Lord Tensai being the hell of John Cena hits the comebacks, the moves, whatever. And then out of nowhere, Lord Tensai hits him with the green mist. Yeah, he pulled a Tajiri there. And, I guess you could say the Bronco Bomb, if you still want to call that, on John Cena, and picked up the win. Yes, guys, John Cena lost a singles match on Raw in the main event. God damn, 2012 is gonna happen. Shit, they weren't kidding. Though I was surprised though that Lord Tensai won, but you know, it just proves that WWE actually cares about Lord Tensai. You know, yes, I know Lord Tensai is 40-something, close to 40-something years old. But you know what? It could be interesting later down the road. Who knows? But anyway, this was Raw tonight. Overall, like I said, decent show. Wasn't too bad. Did a little bit of good job building up the show. By the way, next week Raw, I believe, is 3 hours. That was going to be the draft, but they haven't said it yet. So I'm kind of like, what the hell? But anyway, that's it for me. See ya. John Cena lost in the main event. What the hell?